If you're a nurturer archetype, most likely one of your challenges is that you can't say no. So today's episode is all about how to say no. I've got a friend who won't even go on a blind date, true story, because she doesn't want to have to say no to the man at the end of the evening. Hates the idea of saying no to somebody and rejecting them. Someone else I know is running this really interesting, exciting business, but has made no money because she can never say no to clients that want discounts. And finally, someone else I know is stuck in a job which is, brain-crushingly boring, dull. Okay, earns a good living, but, parents have forced her into it, and now she couldn't say no to them and is stuck. And actually, on a more poignant part, I do remember watching a documentary of Amy Winehouse, where Amy actually makes a comment about how she wished her mother had said no. So why do we struggle with saying no so much? The reality is that, and there's science behind it, one of the first words we ever learn in our lives is the word no. As parents, we constantly say that word to our children. Don't do that, no, no, no. And the word no then becomes associated with negativity, negative emotions and guilt. So here are my 3 tips of saying no, and if you wait until the end, there's a 4th tip as well. The firstly is what I call the nibble no, right? This is practice saying no in situations which don't really matter, right? For example, if you're in a shopping centre or a shopping mall and there are people coming up to you and getting you to try perfume or making you take part in a survey, it's that kind of skill to say, sorry, I'm busy, no thank you, move on, right? And rather than feeling compelled to do everything. That's a nibble no. The nibble no is a little nibble at practicing how to say no. The mull over is when, when you're inflicted with that serious compulsion to say yes, which I am sometimes. So learn to say, pause, reflect, can I get back to you? Can I sleep on it? Look, I will tell you tomorrow, or I will tell you next week. The mull over actually gives you time to not just say no quickly, but it gives you time to just think it through. And you can actually then, frame your no in such a way that it keeps the relationship going. And finally, my 3rd point is the alternative. That's when someone says, can I pick your brains? You say, well, actually, I'm really busy. My diary's full, but you know what? I've got a free online course on my website, which you can take and then get back to me and let me know if you want to do anything further with it. So you're kind of sending them away, but you're offering something else. But when all else fails, which sometimes it does, and this is where my bonus 4th point is, calling the troops, right? And this is what I describe as my backup elegant exit. And this is one thing that happened to me recently. I was under a client, someone I knew was really approaching me about taking part in a course they were running, and I didn't really want to do it. My head said, yes, could be good network. My heart said, no, not really for me. But I was really struggling to say no, right? So I went away, had a chat with a couple of my friends, and they helped me pull together how I should say no in that situation. So when all else fails, call the troops and, get ready for your elegant backup exit. So are you someone who struggles with saying no? Or maybe you've got great ways of saying no. I'd love to hear from you. So put them in the comments below and let's share our tips and learn from each other. No, no, no.